Yeah, get back to where you once belonged.
So the Cannon in to kick for the first time tonight as he stands right at the goal line. Snap is good. Here comes Ryan's kick, and it's a good high kick. Fair catch called for by number 5. That is Justin Norman, the senior. Norman takes it, but the Independence Eagles will get the ball 1st and 10 in good field position at the 47-yard line.
Excellent kick by Ault there. He got off to a little bit of a rough start last week, but recovered and is averaging, I think it's 38 yards a kick, if I'm not mistaken, himself. So doing a great job, off to a great start there. You know, one of the things that I really like about Ault is his hang time is outstanding. He really gets the ball up in the air and does an excellent job.
18, Adam Thompson is in at quarterback, the senior. He's in the shotgun.
They have not disappointed so far. Offensively have looked very, very good.
So that'll bring up 4th down for Brentwood. On the kick, number 92, Ryan the Cannon Ault.
Chance to for Ryan.
Back to receive, number 5, Justin Norman. Nice high kick as it sends Norman back. He'll take it on about the 11, goes to the right side and will be driven out of bounds there by, I believe, number 37, if I'm correct, David Meehan.
Good job there by Ault. He got the snap on about 2 hops and really kept his cool to get that off, and is going to force Independence to start on its own 20-yard line. So a good job that time by our offense, able to get some play.
Well, Brentwood will kick the ball back to the Independence Eagles.
Mike, we're a little over a quarter into this game, and offensively just really haven't been able to put anything together. I think the most we've been on the field is 6 plays at one time, and just really having a hard time figuring out what is obviously a very good Independence defense.
Independence bound to get the ball in good field position here as their punt returners stand at the 35-yard line. Ryan's kick is high and really good hang time, angled for the sideline, and it's going to go out of bounds. And unfortunately, they're going to get this ball close to midfield by the time this official gets finished walking it off. It's going to be at the 43-yard line. So 1st and 10 Eagles.
And that's generally the case against speed. If it's slow developing or going to the outside with a team the kind of speed they've shown so far, extremely difficult to move the football.
Ryan the Cannon Ault on to punt. Good kick by Ault. Going to be fair caught there by number 17. That's Taylor Darden. He'll field it at the 30-yard line, and the Eagles will take over their 1st and 10. With 6 minutes, 13 seconds remaining in the. So Brentwood will punt again. Ryan Ault standing at the 50-yard line.
Chance to pin them deep right here.
17, Darden is deep, and I believe that's number 5, Justin Norman. Nice high kick. Very high kick, angled. It's going to bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10.
Outstanding job right there.
They're going to spot that at about the 7-yard line.
Well, he had the height, the angle. Great job by the Cannon there, not just with his length, but just put that in a great spot.
So the Bruins will pin the Eagles deep in their own territory here with 4 minutes, 32 seconds remaining in the first half, as the Eagles will take over 1st and 10 from the 7-yard line.
The 3rd time in this young season that Ault has pinned the other team inside their 20-yard line with his punts. So an excellent job there. Had the height, did a good job on the angle, and got Independence pinned deep.
Might mention number 1, Mayer, into the game. Brentwood goes on the board for the first time.
You know, Mike, just typical what you expect from a young team. Austin looks a little hurried and looks like he's rushing his throws, looks nervous back there, and then he turns around and does a really good job of waiting for a receiver to clear, lofts it into a perfect place. And You'll see that steady out as he continues to grow back there in that quarterback position and matures there.
Austin did a fine job of stand up, took pressure on that play before, took a heck of a hit to the ground. We're going to get another replay.
Of course, on that drive, we were helped by 30 yards worth of penalties from Independence. But you know, that's the kind of thing that we've got to take advantage of.
Ault's kick is going to go into the end zone, not to be returned. That'll come out to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Independence. Here it is again, only from a different camera angle.
See, that's covered the pitch as well as they have in the first half against this offense.
Brentwood will kick off to start the second half. Ryan Ault, number 92, will get ready to kick. Deep to receive, and does it really matter? For the Independence Eagles will be number 17. That's Taylor Darden. And I believe it will be number 5, Justin Norman. They also put down Oscar Prado back there, so they've got 3 receivers deep. And we're ready to start the second half of play here with the Brentwood Bruins up 7-3 over the Independence Eagles. And this one goes 6-7 yards deep in the end zone, will not come out. And the Eagles will put it into play 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
That makes Ryan Ault, the cannon, 7 of 8 this year as far as kickoffs, ending, and touchbacks. And certainly, Mike, especially when field position is so critical because the limits that we have on our offense, that's very important to make the other team start on the 20-yard line. We've said that many times.
We'll get that defensive front here for you in just a quarter. You see the score at the bottom of your screen. Independence with a 53-yard touchdown pass in their first series of the second half. Goes up 10-7 on Brentwood. Ryan Ault to kick.
That was actually a good pass by Winfrey. Looked very good, set his feet, made a strong throw. Colton Hill just dropped it. Oh, that's a rocket.
Good high kick. Will sail back, bounce, and will roll dead down inside the 30-yard line at about the 26-yard line.
Boy, he turned that one over as well as he has any all year. That was a rocket. The cannon just shot a rocket.
That was a 44-yard kick, if I'm not mistaken, Corky.
And it hit like a 9-iron and backed up. It did not. He didn't get any roll on it, or it would have been more than that. But he just a line drive spiral and just went right over the heads of the punt returners. And good job of flipping the field there by Ryan Ault. Looked like Winfrey was looking for him to go outside, and Button just pulled up. I think I can give you the answer to that question. Q is having a little conversation on the sidelines with Bunton, so I believe he probably.
You know, as we watch Winfrey here mature, and we talked about how well Ryan Ault's getting ready to punt here from his own end zone. Talked about how well he played in certain situations. I'd still like to see him step up on that front foot and deliver the ball. He's still floating the ball a little much. Nice high kick. It's going to come to Norman. Norman's going to take, no, he's going to touch it. Brentwood's got a shot at it. Brentwood's going to pounce on it across the 50. Brentwood has recovered the ball out across the 50-yard line. And they will have it 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. I didn't see who, Cork. I think it might have been a Chetaboo that got on that. So Norman, we're going to get the look at it here in the replay.
Yeah, it's just going to go right through his hands. You know, one of the things, the ball that Ryan Ault kicks, it just comes straight down. The spiral drops straight down, and we've seen a lot of guys have trouble with that. And hey, kudos to our guys on the coverage. Ryan Ault gets tremendous hang time, and they are all over that football. So
I think it was Martinez that finally got on it.
Yeah, a muffed punt there by Independence. You know, they had really flipped the field position on us there, and excellent job as we head into the fourth quarter.
That'll bring the third quarter to close. And
again, Mike, if we get a replay on that, I think we had something going. We just had 2 guys that just didn't make their blocks.
Brentwood will punt it away. Ryan Ault back to punt. Ryan with a good high kick, not as deep, short, and a bounce, bad bounce for us, comes back towards the Brentwood side of the field and will go out of bounds at the 45-yard line.